Prem Connection, and we are starting. Okay.
Rohan is starting. Give him thumbs up.
Welcome to Prem Connection. I'm Rohan. Today we are so pumped for today's show as we launch our website, Prem Connection. But before we go into more details about our services and our radio show and our YouTube page, I wanted to introduce our amazing team. Well, she's the ringleader to our circus. She's one half of the two aunties double the advice. Nobody ever knows what she's really gonna say. Please welcome Auntie Renu.
Hello. Hi, friends. That introduction suited me.
And the sweet chutney to the makkah is Auntie Kamal. I am Sheena, VP of Operations, and this is Auntie Kamal.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. We are so excited for our Prem Connection site to be launched, and we're just over the moon.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to start with, Auntie Renu. I thought maybe we could start off by talking a little bit about our services before we talk to all of our wonderful people that have joined us today. So Auntie Renu, maybe you could start with some of that.
Yes, of course. So first of all, everyone, thank you. I know more people are going to be joining. So I want to begin by first thanking Radio Zindagi, our exclusive media sponsor. They always support all the crazy things that I do. So special call out to Neeraj, to Ira, to Seba for always being there for us. So thank you so much. And Kamal and I, my partner in crime, Kamal, we've been working on this project with the rest of the team, with Erin, Rohan, and Sheena now for the past probably 90 days. And we wanted to launch at the end of October because it's just before Diwali. So new happy things happening at this time. And this is why we picked today. So thank you so much. And a lot of people have asked us, why Prem Connection? So, well, first of all, I could refer you all to our website. So that's the first homework you're going to do is everybody's going to go to the website, premconnection.com, and check us out and learn more about us. But we're noticing that, people are struggling these days to find love. And it took me 2 attempts to find love. I'm still not sure if I found him, but he's sitting right over here. I think he'll do for now. But we wanted to make the process simple, easy, fun, relaxing. And what better way than to have 2 crazy aunties doing this for you? So, of course, what I decided, we need to do this. Kamal and I have always been talking about this. Every time we get together, we're always hooking people up. Just randomly. So finally I said to Kamal, I said, over lunch, we went for lunch with Pashi and we had our masks on and we decided, what, we need to do something crazy to liven up COVID. Why don't we launch Prem Connection? So that's the idea. It started over a luncheon. And Kamal also said, I was thinking only US market, and then Kamal said, we need to hit global. So Kamal, you need to tell everybody, why did we need to hit this global market? I was going to be quite content with the US.
Right, because, I always get calls from everywhere. Even with this pre-launch thing going on, we've been getting from Malaysia, from India, from England, Kenya. I think we had one from Australia. So a lot of people have already contacted us that, are interested. So then that's when I said, hey, let's make it global. And it was so nice that the team came on board and said, yes, why not? So here's the story now.
Absolutely. So back to you, Rohan. Prem Connection is going to create people's story. And we don't care how old you are. Of course, you have to be over 18. But how old you are, where you're from, what you want. We're going to try and be those 2 aunties that are going to make this journey really exciting for you. So back to you, Rohan.
Thank you. So like Auntie Renu was saying, our goal here is to give you an exclusive service to provide you, to help you find your life partner, that soul, the partner that you want to be with for the rest of your life, or maybe just for the time being. Either way, we're here to help you. And I know that you've met Auntie Renu, you've met Auntie Kamal, you've met Sheena, and this is our VP of Client Relations, Erin. So this is her first time on the show. So any issues that you have with exclusivity, you'll be contacting her and we'll be helping you along the way. But we wanted to thank all of you guys that have joined, as well as those that are listening on Radio Zindagi for our launch. And we just want to remind everyone that if you could please go to our Facebook page, like our Prem Connection, and also our YouTube page. We have a weekly radio show on Radio Zindagi at Thursday at 7 p.m. every Thursday. And as Auntie Rainu says, if you don't have a date, you always have a date with us. And so if you, after the show is over, we always post that video, the streaming to our YouTube page. We're looking to do a lot more shows about our services in the next couple of weeks. So please tune in for that. Also, you know, if you are someone that maybe is a life coach or a stylist, or maybe just have something fun and interesting to offer, please message us on Facebook and we'll have you on the show. Now, again, I see that we have quite a few guests on today, and that's super exciting. We're so thankful for all of you being a big part of our launch. But I wanted to just remind everyone that's on the show, as well as those that are listening and watching from afar, that if you do know anyone that's single, whether it be a friend or a relative, and they are looking for a life partner, please put them in touch with us. Again, I want to remind everyone that we are exclusive. It's private. Nobody has to know. We have different options, and we want everyone to go to Prem Connection and learn about the different options. There are different price ranges for everything, but it's most important that you go there and learn. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. But with everyone here today, we know that it'll be a little bit difficult with the muting and unmuting. So we're gonna play a fun little game called Raise Your Glass. So I'll be asking some questions. And if you feel that that is a yes for you, just raise your glass. And if you want to interject, you can also you could raise your hand on Zoom, or you can raise on the video, and then Sheena will unmute you. So first things first, raise your glass if you're single. Yeah, water's fine. Water's fine, Nina, that's great.
Coffee.
Gotta hydrate.
I see other single people not raising their
I
see
see a 3-year-old raising her glass. I'm pretty happy to see that she's single. I mean, we do matchmaking, but we have an age limit. My attorney said that we can't go lower than 21, I believe it is. So that we'll just have to wait a few years.
Our advisor is right on screen with us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, raise your glass if you're in a relationship or married. Okay. Now raise your glass if you met someone through a dating website. Your partner, I mean.
Oh, okay. Shauna's raising her glass.
Okay. All right. Raise your glass if you met someone through a relative or friend, got introduced. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now, okay, how about this? Has anyone ever been ghosted? And for those that don't know for those of you that don't know what ghosted means, it's the unfortunate pitfall to dating. It's when you are having a conversation or you've been talking to someone, and despite you not knowing, apparently the other person has left you. And with that being said, if anyone has an interesting story about ghosting or other dating pitfalls, we'd love to hear it. You can just use someone else's name. Why does Gigi keep raising her hand? I mean, like, she's way too young to be dating and all that, but it's nonetheless.
She's the only one who's going to be honest enough to tell us, because everybody's.
Well, Sheena, maybe you can give us a fun little story about some of the pitfalls of dating. I know, sadly, you've gone through a couple of terrible dates.
Catfish, ghosting, but I think that my most recent crazy story would be ghosting. It was definitely, I was not the one who ghosted, but I was definitely ghost, unfortunately. But you know what? It's that person's loss, so it's not mine, and I am very happy without them.
You know, Sheena, you brought up another excellent point about catfishing. And I just want to remind everyone that using our services, we will weed out catfishes. We do have some security measures to ensure that you won't be catfish in that sense. So that's a good. Sheena, do you know of some other pitfalls to dating that maybe people have gone through other than ghosting, catfishing?
Am I allowed to call on another friend in our group?
Of course.
Nina, can you share a story of yours, possibly?
Oh, we have to unmute her.
So I don't have the option.
Nina, can you hear us?
You need to unmute yourself.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Haven't been ghosted or catfished, probably because I don't talk to people. But I have, like, I guess I don't know if this is called ghosting, but I was really turned off by a guy and I just stopped answering his text messages.
That is ghosting.
What exactly happened? Oh,
Well-
so I guess you ghosted him.
Yes.
Yeah, he just wasn't interesting. Like what he was talking about was starting to bore me. So
Well, again, Nina, we are trying our best to help you before that you find this person like that by finding out the interest and seeing if that's compatible with you. Along with just the matchmaking services, we are offering life coaching services so that somebody is more prepared to get into the dating or getting introduced, so that'll help you so that you don't get bored, so that they can kind of hold your attention and make you happy. So that's great to know too. What about G Tour? I'm sure you probably have got some stories for us, bro. Come on. You gotta unmute.
Who's speaking? Oh, there we go.
He's muted. Just wait 1 second. Oh, Hadija.
You are the host, so can you unmute him?
I am not the host anymore. I gave the hosting rights to Miss Renu, but you
Oh,
can
No, we're
call-
good.
okay.
We're
There
good.
you
We
go.
found it.
There
found
we
it.
go.
There we go. Yeah, yeah.
All right. No, I'm a dinosaur when it comes to technology. Ghosting. I've been a part of it. I've done it, and I've also got it done too. It definitely sucks both ways, but I'm getting better at my part, and yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. Who raise your glass if you know someone single looking for a life partner? Okay.
Everyone knows one.
Okay. All right. Here we're gonna already sign you up, so we already know that. So that means we already have people that are gonna be coming on. We already have a client already. We're super excited about that. I think that maybe we can even talk about maybe just our service, Auntie Reno, about for
Yes.
those of you that want to be in our database.
Absolutely. So we have a couple of different programs, and you can definitely go to our website and learn more about them. Naturally, if you want to have very exclusive searches done, then that's going to be done very privately with you and very confidentially. And with anything good, there always comes a fee. So that's all on our website. And the whole purpose of this program is, for anyone that knows, Kamal has been doing matchmaking informally for a long time. I did it formally many years ago, about 30 years ago. Did it very successfully. I hooked up 180 people in 4 years, and it was done privately. And what I used to do is I would talk to people, get to know them, and then I would go into introductions. And one of the interviews, Kamal, if you remember, we did a few weeks ago, somebody asked me, well, how many introductions am I going to get? And I told her, I said, you only need one. This is not about quantity, this is about quality. And one of the things I think that doesn't happen on dating apps is that you go and meet people and you really don't know what they're going to sound like, because everybody's always texting these days. You don't know sometimes what they're going to look like, because people use glamour shots on their phone. They take great pictures. You don't know what they sound like, what they believe in. So when you have a matchmaker, you can ask us all these questions. You can say, you know what, give me the answers to all of this before I even agree to meet. And that's going to be what's so exclusive. So that's the private matchmaking part. And then we're going to have a database. If somebody doesn't want to do any private matchmaking, there's going to be no apps on our program. You can belong to a database and your information will stay there. And if we find you're a match to one of our clients, we'll contact you. But regardless of what program you're in, you're going to have a background check. That's going to be a mandatory requirement. Also, we're going to use social media to check on who you are and make sure you're real. So those are going to be a couple of things that we're going to be focusing on, Rohan.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, that's what we want to do here. We want to ensure that you find a good partner. We want to make sure that we do our work on our end, so that way you can just kind of sit back, tell us what you want, order your car how you want it, and then let us do the dirty work. The two aunties, one, she scours the world nicely, and the other one will bust down a door and kick it down and find those single, whether it be a girl or a guy for you. And we're super excited the world nicely, and the other one will. I think we have a little bit of a background. No problem.
Yeah.
Auntie Kamal, why don't we also talk a little bit about who that gentleman is next to you? Because I know that I've heard you talk about him on the show prior to this.
Yeah, coming up to 42 years. So it's been a fun journey. And we met through family, and we got in Roka next day. within 7 weeks, we got married, and in between, I went to India. So you can imagine our journey was very quick and fast. And I landed in USA 3 weeks after I got married, not knowing the guy very well, you know. But I think, you know, if you put your heart and soul and mind into it, you can make it work. And I am so glad I got him.
And Kamal, there was a young 17-year-old at your wedding wearing a yellow sari that she couldn't hold up to pin her. Who was that?
That is a friend of mine Renu. And we've been friends for 47 years plus. We worked it out. So yeah. I'm sorry, I'm giving away your age.
That's okay.
Her sari almost came off, and that would have been a show for the wedding, but we held it together with some pins.
So, very first time I wore a sari. Very first time I wore a sari.
I introduced Renu to Deep, and you know, like we said, unfortunately things don't always work out, but she's got 2 beautiful, gorgeous girls. So
absolutely. And that goes to show another thing. A lot of people want to give up after the first relationship. No, you don't have to give up. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and here's proof right here. I got myself a good man over here, and I married him through my own matrimonial agency, for those who want to know. And he still hasn't paid my fees yet, so.
Yeah.
He can't afford it, that's why.
No, I'm going to need to hire Sanjeev to go after him.
Right. No, Sanjeev doesn't do personal, right?
But I mean, it's just been great that you guys all joined in, and we know that with the circle and the advice that everyone's been giving us for our launch of our website, that we have the support of everyone. We're so thankful for everyone's support, near and far. We look forward to finding love for new and exciting people. And I know that Auntie Renu would like to give a little bit of a toast. So that
yes, we still have a few more minutes. So at this time, I'd like to find if anybody would like to share 1 or 2 minutes of an experience with us, something that's funny and happy. I'm going to go to Channi. I see Channi sitting over there. Channi, I know you've been married for many years. I think you need to say something. You've known me since I was a kid, and you know your sister since she was a kid.
We need to unmute him. Okay, good. There we go.
Okay.
Great. Yeah, well, I've known you and Kamal for a long time, 30 years. I think I had an arranged marriage, and we've been married 45 years. So it's worked out very well. The key to a long marriage is building trust, is showing up always honestly with integrity, and making sure that the other person can rely, and the commitments that you make through come through. You come through with your commitments. So that's been the basis of our marriage, and we have 3 lovely daughters as evidence of that. But I'm focused on you guys tonight. I'm wishing you all the very best. I've known you and your track record. You bring your integrity to every interaction that you have, and I love you guys for that. So I'm wishing you the very best of success.
Thank you so much. And Sandy, thank you for joining us. I'd like to hear from you too. I attended your wedding too.
Yes, absolutely. And I've known you as long as Kamal's known you. So
yes,
that's a very long time.
Sorry.
Going back to your college days, maybe even before, maybe high school days, right?
Yes.
Yeah, high school.
Yeah.
High school days, yes.
So congratulations to you. Wishing you all the best. I know you work very hard, very diligently, and put your heart and soul into it. You will definitely do the same here, and I'm sure you'll come through as a winner. Go kill it. That's all I can say.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I want to thank while you're doing it.
Yeah. And I want to thank everyone. We just have a few more minutes left. I want to thank everyone for sharing the launch with us today. This is just the beginning. So it would really help if all of you could go to our Facebook page, go to our YouTube. I can tell you there are 2 other aunties called Karnal Kaur and Basanti, who are very entertaining on YouTube. And then we have Fauja Singh as well from London, who's going to entertain you. So definitely join in the fun. Let's make this launch super successful, because at the end of the day, if you can connect people and help them find love, there's nothing better than that. They always say that you get blessed for good things. And I think that's one of the best tasks to do. And on that note, I'd like everyone to raise their glass. And Kamal, can we propose a toast? Kamal is older than me, so I think older people need to propose the toast.
Oh,
I want to make
Well,
sure everybody
yes.
knows that auntie is older than me, okay? Even though I have the gray hair.
But anyway, here's to our new venture, and with Renu being the queen of it all. Thank you.
Cheers,
Yes,
everyone.
And our team, beautiful team.
Yes, thank you so much. And a special thanks to my kiddos as well, and to Kamal's kiddos. We have Sanjeet, we have Rohan, we have Shauna, Sheena, Japal. There's Japal right there, and of course the whole team. Thank you, all of you, for finding the time. I'm trying to read all the names. I can't, so just take this as a personal thank you, and stay tuned and help us make this a success. Thank you again, and a special thanks to Miss Ira that always stays out for our shows, always. So thank you, everybody, and your final toast, and we'll see you soon on YouTube or Facebook.
Right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Miss Ira, let's wrap up with my favorite song.
Yes, we should. But before that, listeners, remember to log on to the website, which is premconnection.com. Check that out because it has been launched. And when you log on to the website, there's a lot of details available about different packages that you can see in detail. If you'd like to get in touch, if you want to be on the database, there's a lot of information. So website, I think, have you launched it today? I think,
Yes, we
right?
launched it today in the morning. Prem Connection. In
Yes.
actual fact, we launched it in the morning and got our first client from India already. So
See, there we go. So premconnection.com, this video is going to remain on the Facebook page of Radio Zindagi. So revisit this video over there. Description mein also the website has been mentioned. And we wish all of you the best. I mean, it's a great venture. It's a great idea. Fun team, fun work to be done. And we are glad to be a part of it.
and hopefully one day we'll be on Netflix. Who knows, right?
Who knows, right? Of course.
Cheers
So
to
much
that.
oh, I thought, hold on, isn't that why this is happening? I thought that was the end goal. But thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you,
Thank
everybody, for joining us. And listeners, you stay tuned to Radio Zindagi. Remember to log on to the website, which is premconnection.com.
Thank you. And thank you, Rohan. Thank you, Sheena. Thank you, Aaron.
Good evening. See you guys next
Bye.
week.
See you guys next week. Yes.